What's up? Today we're gonna talk about friends and family. I just recalled a time in my life when I realized something so profound, and I'm just really astonished how determined I was. So basically, remember 2020? Basically, some of you it was the worst year of your lives, but for me it was one of the best years of my life, because simply because it showed me how to actually focus on our goal despite the distraction and despite the difficulties. So during the 21 lockdown, those months, I remember I was staying with my sister. And I remember my sister doesn't really enjoy fitness or anything in regards to exercise. By the way, she's a pharmacist. So I remember throughout the whole lockdown, she was like my biggest hater. She hated me exercising, hated me working out. She was like my biggest hater. I remember even times where I had to she told me that I'm not allowed to work out, I'm not allowed to do any form of exercising in her place. And let me mind you, I'm stuck at her place, so I have to follow her rules. So basically, I was basically like a criminal exercising, and she didn't like it. And I remember those whole months, it was already hard on its own to exercise without the weights, and motivation was also going down, and I had to do it. But I'm so glad I went through that, because going through that showed me how to prioritize what's important, how to really focus, how to really believe in yourself, how to rein in your ambitions. You see, the thing is that everybody wants a support structure every time they take a step. Like, that's the thing about goals, bro. Some of your biggest haters are your family, your friends, and you still have to do it. You have to believe in yourself enough for you to keep trying. Because here's the thing I learned about success: success is basically you walking in a dark tunnel and there's no light. And the light that you do see, it's very small. That's why you got to keep walking and walking. Eventually, it'll make sense as you walk along. Is it heartbreaking to go through losing friends, loved ones as you progress? But let me ask you this: is it better to stay with your friends and family and wish for a better life, or to actually go for a better life and actually apologize to them later for actually deciding that? At the end of the day, I always realize one thing: it's your life. Above all else, you decide what you want to do with your life. If you don't take yourself seriously, who else will? You owe it to yourself to experience the level of dream and success that you wish to attain or even enjoy in your own life. Why do you live your life expecting people to live it for you? Remember, the foolish are the ones who want to get ready to live. There's no such thing as preparation for life. The best time to do anything is right now. Just do it. Even if you're wrong, at least you know you tried. Too many people are waiting for permission to start living. And that's already a big red flag, because most of the people you're hoping to give you that same permission, they were never given permission. Your need to be accepted, your need to be loved, your need to be given attention, your need to be acknowledged will have to actually get a little bit removed from your life, because the reality of your life is sometimes the best things that happen to you is when the least amount of people are present in that moment. So you gotta trust your own judgment and trust your own strength that this is possible, even for me. And if you don't believe it, that's the reason why it hasn't happened for you.